A few weeks ago, I stumbled upon a Discord server where people were boasting about making $5,000 to $15,000 in a single month through TikTok's new creative program without even creating their own content. They were repurposing others, using popular videos from well-known creators and adding their own twist to it. It sounded unbelievable. I wanted to know if it was true or just bragging. So, I looked into it more, and what I learned blew my mind. So I decided to jump on the train. Over the past month, I began my own TikTok creativity program account and earned $12,000 in the first month. This video is your special ticket to the tips and tricks I've learned during my busy 30 days on TikTok. You'll learn all the things I figured out while trying out TikTok's creative program for the last month. Plus, I'll give you a detailed plan for starting your own journey on TikTok and achieving similar success. I'll also share the problems I faced and the mistakes I made so you can avoid them and achieve success faster. For those who aren't aware, TikTok introduced something called the Creator Program Beta last year. It's basically a new way for TikTok users to earn money. They get paid $1 for every 1,000 views their videos receive. So let's say you post a video that goes viral and racks up 1 million views. That's a sweet $1,000 profit right there. To join the Creativity Program Beta, you need to meet 3 criteria. Have at least 10,000 followers, get at least 100,000 views in the past 30 days, and live in one of the eligible countries. If you're not in one of those countries, don't worry. I've got a trick to help you get around that. I explained all the details on how to join the TikTok Creativity Program Beta from anywhere in the world in my previous video, so make sure to check it out. Also, you can hit the link I have attached in the description box to get yourself a United States TikTok account that will fully make your account eligible for the TikTok Creativity Program. In this video, I'll show you how to easily meet the other requirements. As I was saying, the payouts from this program are pretty mind-blowing, especially when you see some creators pulling in over 100 million views every month. That's over $100,000 monthly. In my case, it all started with a simple scroll through TikTok, just like we all do. But for me, it wasn't just mindless swiping. I had a mission: to uncover the secrets of TikTok's success. I noticed a trend. Many were reposting clips from podcasts and football, hoping to crack TikTok's algorithm with a random clip. I decided to jump right in and picked a random niche that seemed to be getting a lot of attention. I thought, what could possibly go wrong with posting about things that people are already into and following? I was convinced that my videos would be popular, but I was mistaken. My page wasn't growing, and my videos weren't getting much attention. I realized that my page wasn't growing because I was just going along with the crowd and doing what everyone else was doing. I needed to do something entirely different and unique. So, I shut down the page. This would give me ample time to make some research and figure what works. Why follow the crowd when everyone is doing the same thing? So, I set out to create something with depth, a must for TikTok's creativity program. So I had to research further. When I was researching, I looked for videos that were at least a minute long, from accounts with lots of followers and posted recently. I checked out more than 100 different pages and put all the info into a Google Sheet. While going through them, I found some cool stuff. Then I stumbled upon a gold mine. Pages turning fascinating topics into entertaining educational content. Take, for instance, the page sharing interesting facts you didn't know, keeping viewers glued to the screen. Inspired, finally I found a niche with lots of views, but surprisingly little competition. Although the common advice is to post 3 to 4 videos daily, I took a different approach, prioritizing quality over quantity by uploading 1 video per day. Starting my second TikTok Creativity Program Beta account felt like a big step for me. Instead of copying others, I wanted to do something fresh and exciting. I had a list of cool video ideas to work on in this fascinating educational niche that I settled with. The most important part? Working on the script was tough. The tool I used wasn't perfect, but I managed to fix it up and make it better. Then came recording the voiceover. I used 11 Labs for my voiceover, and I have attached the link to it in my description below. After that, it was all about editing. Putting everything together was easier than I thought because I utilized CapCut Pro for my videos, as it makes video editing very simple. When I shared my first video, not many people watched it. It wasn't what I hoped for. My first video only got 316 views. I thought it would get more because when I looked at the first videos of other creators in this niche, they all had over 20,000 views. So my 316 views were lower than what I expected. But I didn't stop trying. I decided to try again. Looking at my list of ideas, I picked something different and exciting. I wasn't going to settle for boring videos. Now, I'm back in the game, trying new things and aiming for success. With each video, I'm learning and getting better. Who knows where this journey will take me? But one thing's for sure, I'm not giving up anytime soon. Having just 316 views was a low point, but it was at this moment I began learning from my mistakes. The realization of my mistakes are what guides me till this moment. When making a video, I learned to ensure to focus on the hook above everything else. What I realized was when scrolling on TikTok, you had a 2-second clock to catch people's attention. You need to hit people immediately in the face once they come across your content. So I made sure my next videos had catchy beginnings. One great idea is starting your video with a "Did you know?" question. When I did this, I noticed it heightens my viewers' expectations. For example, I made a video that says,
"Did you know that in the United States, any ransom payment to a kidnapper is tax deductible?"
This opener made a lot of viewers hooked immediately, keeping them watching the video longer, thereby boosting the algorithm. Another example of a hook I used was starting my video on fascinating facts with the statement,
"Did you know that Korean people don't use deodorants? That's because they don't have the gene that makes body odor."
As you can see, this gets attention, and one would want to know more. A number of persons that came across this video had a thing or two to say about some of the fascinating facts I dropped in the comments, while others gave me a follow, which boosts the algorithm and lets TikTok spread your page wider. Also, I took the script I worked on to ChatGPT to rephrase the prompt and improve the script in a basic English. I also realized one of my initial mistakes was not adding a call to action, or what many people call a CTA, at the end of every video. Call to actions are usually humorous requests that keeps your audience engaged with your content. For example,
"Will you rather let a cheetah chase after you or marry the first person you see when you follow me?"
In addition, in my niche, I make use of a tricky call to action. For instance, comment "sulk" in the comments section and it will unlock a secret TikTok emoji. What this does is to make people inclined to comment, to probably find the secret emoji. When they comment, it automatically boosts engagement, and this will get TikTok to push the video even more. And yes, the secret emoji trick CTA does work, and many are curious to see it. Another example of a CTA I attached to my video is,
"Do you know that TikTok know who your secret admirer is? Click on share and click on more, and the second person you see there is the person."
This CTA leads the user to click on share and more buttons, which in turn boosts the TikTok algorithm into believing people are sharing the video and push it even more. I realized that this is one strategy I didn't really pay attention to in my initial videos. I was just focused solely on putting out the main information to the public and not looking for ways to get them engaged. This limited the algorithm and prevented it from pushing my video as wide as possible. Within the 30 days time frame, I created multiple accounts and tested the waters with new strategies. I saw my mistakes and also took note of what worked on TikTok and how to make the algorithm work in my favor. I now felt ready for one big push. I worked all night to create this video. Editing took hours but was finally done. Everything looked in place. I kept asking myself, what if this doesn't work? But I also felt quite hopeful. After posting the video, what I saw got me on my feet. My video hit 200,000 views within 24 hours. 200,000 views turned to 1.1 million views a few days later. I was excited. Now I knew the code to crack. Nevertheless, I knew there was still much work to be done if I hoped to reach the numbers I had in mind. This was the time to push even harder. I needed to be sure the video I posted wasn't just a one-hit wonder, so I just kept replicating that format over and over and over. And each video I posted started to get more and more traction. with my best video getting over 4.2 million views during this entire span. Unlike many accounts who chose to post 3 to 4 times a day, my strategy was posting once a day, but ensuring my videos had enough quality to make it go viral. My page was growing super fast. By my 13th video, I had 10,000 followers and millions of views. I was all set to join the Creativity Program Beta because I met the important requirements, having over 10,000 followers and getting at least 100,000 views. On my 19th day, I had made over $6,500. My page had already become way more popular than I ever dreamed it could be. I had figured out a pattern, or let's say a strategy that worked for my content, and I wasn't going to stop anytime soon. On the 30th day, I needed to officially be certain of my page's numbers. My total views made my jaw drop. 15 million views in a 30 days period, and my total earnings was at $12,000. This was simply astonishing. My dream of changing my life with what was supposed to be a side income has become a reality. My year has started on a high note, and I'm certainly ready to kick on. Now, it's time to pick out the best niches in the TikTok Creativity Program from this awesome collection I made. These niches are certainly a sure pathway and cheat code for you as a beginner in your journey as a potential beneficiary of the TikTok Creativity Program. Find these special niches in my next video. Also, do well to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss out on my next video. Thanks for watching.